me pull up the live stream here. Go live. Oh man. Where is God, I gotta get back in the mix of things. I've been gone for over a week. This is weird. How do I do all of this? I feel like a noob. Alright. Oh, yeah. Something I forgot to do. Customize. Where is it? How do I do this? That's loud. And annoying. Alright, let me see. Who in front of my door anyway? Public. There we go. That's what I need. Now we can get this thing actually rocking and rolling. There we go. Alright, let's see. Review. View. Reset full screen. Interface. Status bar. Docs. YouTube Live. I don't. No, don't. That ain't gonna work either. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this different. That's not it. There we go. Oh, there are people here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get back used to this. I've been gone for over a week. How y'all doing? Yo, we already got 129 people in here. That's crazy. Free kick. What's happening? First one up in here. I see you, Miranda. I see you, Miss Hatcher. My boy Slick, Brandy, Felicia, Mamad's in the building. Matthew, Sabrina, Key Simone, Delulu, Rochelle, King Big Fish. What's up? Pie. My boy Steve, what's good? Yeah, we is in here. Man, I am back. I was supposed to be back yesterday. My flight got delayed an hour and a half, and that was a precious hour and a half because that's literally the time that I had to get to the next flight to get here. I flew from the Czech Republic, Prague, to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam back home to Georgia. But in between, that flight from Prague to Amsterdam, excuse me, that flight was delayed an hour and a half. So because of that, I missed my flight from Amsterdam going back to Atlanta. There was no way to get around it. Literally, as I landed in Amsterdam, my flight back to Atlanta was taken off. Luckily, they put me and a few other people up in hotels, free of charge, free food. The food was phenomenal, by the way. And yeah, so I took that flight this morning from Amsterdam back home to Atlanta, Georgia. I spent the night in Amsterdam, not far from the red light district. I always wanted to see what that area looked like, so I went and checked it out. There's a lot of people out there for a Monday night. You would think it was the weekend. I was overstimulated and underwhelmed because it's definitely not what it was cracked up to be. The hype wasn't hyping. But still a good time. Yes, Amsterdam to Georgia, quite a flight indeed. Luckily, I slept halfway through it. The first 4.5 hours, I was knocked out. Then I woke up here and there, watched this 2 movies, and I was still falling asleep, waking up. I watched this one interesting movie about this guy, and this guy in Korea, and he was trying to escape from North Korea to South Korea. That was a good film. And then I watched this other movie I think it was called The Better Man. That was confusing, because it was like you're watching this dude. He looks like a chimpanzee. And nobody is mentioning that this guy looks like a chimpanzee, like a monkey. And he doesn't talk or act like. At some point, you get to a point in the movie where he almost doesn't even feel like a chimpanzee anymore, but he is. But when I tell you that movie has some of the best cinematography, some of the best CGI, some of the best director work that I've ever seen in any movie. And I'm not even finished watching it. I still got more to go. But that was a good movie. That was a really good movie. I think it's called The Better Man. But yeah. Anyway, update on my little trip. I did do some vlogging. Be on the lookout, because I'm gonna have to find some time to vlog or to edit all those vlogs. I got the memory card still in this camera that I'm using to record this video, this live stream. I have to transfer all those files over onto my external hard drive so that I can go through all that stuff, go through all the pictures that I took, all the video. And I was like multitasking. I was using 2-3 cameras at a time. My phone, my DJI camera, this camera. I got to go through all of that stuff, and it's a ton of it. But oh, the other thing I didn't tell you guys that was interesting about my trip, I couldn't use my cell phone the entire time I was out there. And when I say use my cell phone, I mean text, call. Every now and then, y'all might see me throw something up on Instagram, and that's only when I had Wi-Fi. And when I had Wi-Fi was only when I was in my hotel. And obviously, I'm not spending a whole lot of time in my hotel. Outside of that, excuse me. This is one thing I hate about iPhones. They don't have SIM cards. My phone should have been working out there, but it wasn't. It went into SOS mode, and you have to take it to your cell phone provider for them to get it off of SOS mode. So I could not use this phone. This was worthless, but it did feel good to detach for a while. It sucks because even when I got back to Georgia, I still couldn't use my phone. I had to go to my cell phone provider in order to get them to take that off. So my friend in the other room, tried to get her to pick me up from the airport. We literally missed each other by 5 minutes. And I ended up spending $45 to catch a taxi back home when she was there to pick me up, but we couldn't communicate with one another. I should have just went in and that wouldn't have worked either. I was going to say I should have went inside and asked to use a phone so that I can call her. But I know her. She's not going to answer a phone number that she's not familiar with. So that would have been useless. It's been a long day. But I got my phone turned back on, and I bought a new phone. One that I can actually put a SIM card in. And now I have 2 phones. Luckily, this phone was practically free. But yeah, here we are. Anyway, what up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. I had to give y'all the update. Sorry, I know that was long and drawn out, but I had to give you guys the update because I've been gone for a week, and I didn't give you guys enough content while I was gone. I filmed stuff that I didn't even have enough time to edit. Oh man, hell. On the flight coming back, that damn near 10-hour flight, I was editing videos on my phone. I edited like 3 videos. I have to finish editing because I didn't have internet service, and I need internet for certain things to do with editing when it comes to effects and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. Even my friends was like, God, you won't stop working. I was working out there. I was doing a lot of work. But anyway, let's get to this video, y'all. Look. We got a Ouija board session videos, man. Look, this video is long. It's 53 minutes long. There's going to be a bunch of Ouija board sessions. Hopefully ones we haven't seen. Better Man is about Robbie Williams' life. Yes, it is. All right, let's watch this show. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Throughout the years, the Taboo Paranormal team fearlessly ventured into countless haunted locations at stupid o'clock with zero regrets. Well, that was until they were followed by what they believed to be a haunting presence, which is now taking over their own home. They realized that the occult was not to be messed with when their once calm cat started freaking out around a supposedly haunted mirror they found. In a desperate attempt to understand what they were dealing with, they conducted a Ouija board session. But it turned out to be a big mistake, because the chilling footage their cameras captured later that night left them shaking with fear. Take a look. Bringing a haunted mirror inside their home was already bad news, but taking their fingers off the planchette was probably the last straw. However, that was not the only weird thing their cameras captured that night. After reviewing a picture they had taken hours earlier, and with a bit of brightening, they saw something that sent a chill down their spines. If this is not pareidolia, there must be some sort of humanoid face with long, sharp teeth prowling around behind them.
The active imagination of some people. Because we just choosing a random spot to see something. I don't see nothing that he just said. It's got to be some pareidolia. I'm squinting, right? I'm squinting my eyes, and I can create an image here. I wish I could draw it out for you guys. Long face right here. Let me trace it all for you. Let me trace it. You kind of think of this as like the eyebrow area. This is the eye. You got the nose here. And you got the mouth right here. I had to dig deep in my imagination in order to see this. Because I'm looking all over here. I'm like, I don't see nothing. It's more so right here. Did you guys see that? And is that what he's talking about? Look. Just like he said, pareidolia.
But if this wasn't creepy enough, their investigations continued. And a few nights later, they also managed to capture this. So much for a restful night of sleep.
Why this man under the cover with this jacket on? These thick old pants. He wears some sweatpants and a jacket. Why? What's happening? Why he got outdoor clothes on in the bed?
All these strange happenings seem to confirm their claims. Something decided to follow them home from their haunted expeditions. Or could it all just be a product of some good old entertainment?
Hey, Elizabeth with the $5 donation. She says, hi, FTL. Welcome to the live stream, Elizabeth. Glad you made it home safe. Jennifer, shout out to you. Thank you for the $20 donation, big baby. Appreciate y'all. We are in here. We is hanging out tonight. Uh-oh, Brandy. No. Hey, Brandy, we got a different P.O. box now. Don't use that P.O. box anymore. That P.O. box is no longer available. We got a different P.O. box address now. Spread the word to the moderators. We got a new P.O. box address.
Neither their about page, video description, nor disclaimers mentioned for entertainment purposes only, so we assume they claim it all to be genuine. But is it really? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. To see more spooky clips like these, subscribe to Taboo Paranormal on YouTube.
This is another cautionary tale about using Ouija boards to throw onto the pile. This guy didn't listen to any of them himself. In a streak of wisdom, he decided to play around with one in his own home, and chaos began to ensue.
As soon as I saw him crying, I was like, he looks familiar.
What the fuck?
All those tears and desperation in his voice seems pretty genuine. The more you dig through his videos, the more he seems to be losing his mind.
Estoy escuchando música que viene de acá. Y estoy solo. Mira, mira, mira. What the fuck? Estoy escuchando la guitarra. What the fuck? No, no, no.
Although the strange thing is, we can't see the guitar strings vibrating at all, nor can we see any piano keys being pressed when they play.
He literally mentioned exactly what I was just about to say. We're supposed to be able to see the guitar strings strumming and the piano keys playing. But because we can't, this makes me believe that he set the camera up in the same position where he was standing, recorded himself strumming the guitar and pressing on those piano keys, and then added that audio on top of this video. Big brain energy.
Could he be it?
Yo, hold on right quick. Monique that came through and blessed the channel with a big $500 donation. Lady, thank you. I appreciate that because, man, that was an expensive trip. That was an expensive trip. Now I got to work really hard to make that money back. Yeah. That was a business trip too. Very expensive business trip.
Editing the audio of his videos. I guess we need to dig a little deeper.
I think he's in acting school because he's acting a fool. I'm just trying to understand the logic behind an individual who's so upset, crying, very, very visually and emotionally upset. How are you capturing and framing up these shots so perfectly? If I'm crying, I'm gonna be standing there with my phone by my side. You over there. Perfect. He must have thought everybody was born on a leap year or something. I don't know. It's not what I meant to say. I meant born last night.
yo no estoy moviendo, boludo. Amigo, se está moviendo la mano. What the fuck? What the fuck? Pero yo me trato. What the fuck? Ve, boludo. El agua en el coso, chabón. Me quiero tratar de relajar. La voy a agarrar, no sé, amigo. No sé qué mierda hacer. ¡La puta madre, che!
The type of activity is pretty easy to stage, but there's something about how upset he is that makes his videos so unsettling. And also, why would he deliberately spill a bottle of water next to an electrical appliance in his own room? Let's hope he's just a great actor, but what if he isn't, and he has to deal with this daily?
Shout out to you, Felicia. About 92% of the time, you be saying what I be thinking. And I don't share everything that be on my mind with y'all. But I do share a lot. Some stuff I probably shouldn't, but I don't care. Only the one above judgment matter to me. Felicia said, shout out to Libby real quick, y'all. She gifted the channel, blessed the channel with 10 channel memberships. Make sure y'all thank her, please, or you don't deserve them. But Felicia said that he pulling them tables with the string attached to his leg. The best explanation I can give. That's literally what I was thinking. He throw that one leg back and table coming at him. Yeah, right. But he want us to believe that this is what he get for playing with a Ouija board. Boy. At this point, I don't even think he actually used the Ouija board. We didn't see him. He recorded everything. Look at it. He recorded himself asleep with a fisheye lens.
When he started setting
But he couldn't record himself playing with a Ouija board?
up overnight cameras, the activity began ramping up to the point that it was unbearable.
Estoy escuchando cómo sube las escaleras todo el tiempo. Acá en casa. Y estoy solo.
What did he say?
Todo el tiempo. Acá en casa. Y estoy solo. No hay nadie. Se escucha fortísimo, mío.
That would get anyone packing their bags and moving out in an instant.
Again. He could have sat the camera up in that exact same position, recorded himself running up them stairs, and then lapped that audio on top of the audio of this video. And now he has two merging audios. One of him screaming as if he's running away from whatever demon is coming up them stairs, and the other one of him doing the running up the stairs. I gotta explain this stuff to people that don't necessarily or may not necessarily know how this thing works when people can fake some content. And I'm not saying that he is faking it. I'm just saying that that's how he could be faking it. If he is. I don't know. What do y'all think?
One thing about this guy though, he seems genuinely upset and never breaks character, making
Hell, he could be genuinely upset all the time. Because some people just live in that state of being. I know, because I used to be one of them. I was genuinely upset all the time, all day long. I'm crying. It might not be for the BS ghost story that I'm telling, but I'm crying.
his videos all the more spooky. Could he be telling the truth? What do you think? Let us know.
You probably already know that tampering with stuff like the Ouija board is seen as a big no-no by some in the paranormal community, but clearly that memo didn't get across to everyone. Jai didn't believe in the power of the paranormal until they started getting their own back. I mean, asking for demons to possess you as he did is one thing, but doing it during a Ouija board session that he performed inside a well-known haunted building when doing a paranormal...
Yo. Y'all have issues. The fact that so many people mention his eyeliner at the same time all means that y'all were thinking about his eyeliner at the same time. Somebody like his eyeliner running. Somebody else is like, is that eyeliner? Yo. Y'all is funny peoples, man. Y'all crack me up.
normal investigation at Stupid O'Clock? Great idea, dude. Take a look at what started happening in his house on one lonely night.
Ever since then, every time I'm here by myself, I hear outside. So I'm playing Rocket League. It's fucking... Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what the f***?
I'm sorry, but he need not to talk. He need not to talk. The noise sounded believable. The door shutting on its own looked believable. I didn't see what looked like a string pulling the doorknob or anything, but we also can't see the top of the frame of the door either to know if something happened up there. But him commentating on what's happening right now doesn't sound believable to me. I'm gonna try again.
It's fucking... Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what the f***? No f***ing way. No f***ing way. Hello? Is anybody here? Holy shit, they're fucking moving.
Nah.
Hello? Is anybody here? Oh my god, man. What the f***? No fucking shit. Hello? I heard you.
I think it's pretty clear at this point that this guy didn't go to the same school as the dude with the guy liner. Who was that? Was that Brandy that said it? It was guy liner. Because his acting ain't acting. It ain't as good. It's not even subpar. Yeah. I forgot. It was so bad I forgot.
No.
This man saw thundering isolated in one part of his home. And his response was, no. This is what I'm talking about.
No. 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 Oh my god, hello? And I swear I just saw them moving here.
He doesn't seem afraid at all. It seems more so like he's just reacting to what the other person hiding behind camera is doing. They didn't rehearse this. They just was like, let's do this.
So this switch. Oh man, I'm absolutely shitting myself. No.
No. Yeah, like he's so shocked that this freaking fork fell down. He said he over here duking himself. Well, it should have came down his legs if he was serious after that dang old fork fell off the top of the counter there and hit the floor. But instead, he just said, no.
Go. Holy shit. Nah, this on. Oh, no. Nah, this on out of here. Goodbye.
From the horrendous hissing noise to the swinging chandelier to the disturbing dinner setup, something about it all doesn't sit right with us. Especially if you watch any of his previous videos, which show him doing stuff like this.
If you can move that for us, that will prove to us that you're here. Can you see that I just asked? Can you move it again one more time? Use all your strength. If you need some energy, you can... Oh my God. That's pretty fucked up.
As great as the content he captures during these paranormal investigations is,
No.
could it be why something is tormenting him inside his own home now? Did something latch onto him after one of his spooky paranormal investigations?
That count.
Or is he pulling the wool over our eyes? What do you think? Let us know.
Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Drew later and his partner lived the high life in a nice house with their nice things and their nice dog.
I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you.
But when you pull the curtain back on the wonderful life they all appear to have together, you'll realise that there is a dark entity looming over their happiness. It all started when they moved in and noticed a closet that housed something spooky. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's a creepy doll. Because when isn't it? All the strange activity happening inside his house began to rain chaos over everyone's sleep, so he took matters into his own hands.
Okay, so I've used this method once before, years ago. And the reason I've only used it once is because it's a giant mess. But the goal is to surround this closet with flowers so we can definitively determine that the footsteps are coming from here.
He did this to try and catch some kind of footprints from the mysterious entity dashing around his house, but it didn't quite go to plan.
And this is exactly what I knew was gonna happen. I'm like, bro, you got a freaking active dog, a dog with a whole lot of energy. That dog gonna run all up and down through that dang on powder. And look how much he put down. He doubled the amount that he had down, which was already too much. Jenny, I got you right here, baby. But we gonna wait. Because we don't know if he capping or not yet.
As it turned out, though, he didn't need any flour, because whatever the hell it was started getting up close and personal.
Look at the doorknob.
What are you doing? Grabbing the camera. Stay here.
Hello? Oh my God. Look at that.
Did you spot the handprints? Somehow, using a UV light is making the whole thing 10 times more horrifying. You can tell from the clip, where they are woken up by the rattling door, that the couple are at their wits' end. which is why he decides to try another ghost catching technique.
I desperately need sleep. So tired. Which means that I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. So I read that salt acts as kind of a spirit barrier. So we're just going to surround the closet with a big circle.
I didn't say it before when he put the salt down, but I'm going to say it now. You wouldn't have to put the salt on your floor and create a mess if you just took the doll out the house. Just an idea.
Of salt. Kind of a sloppy circle, but it'll have to do.
Hoping that would keep the hellspawn well and truly contained, he headed to bed. But nothing is ever that easy, is it? Because at 1:57 a.m., this happened.
Please stay, please stay.
What are you going to do about it?
No. Go away! I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Where are you?
Why does this feel like one of those horror video games? It feel like one of them horror video games where you got to have certain equipment on you so that you can track these ghosts that's running through the house. Y'all remember I played this junk on my gaming channel, man. AOK Games. More content coming one day. Oh, for real. Y'all remember this mess? This junk reminds me of those games so bad. Like, you got to collect all these different items around your house so that you can track these ghosts. You got to put down the salt. You got to get a certain type of flashlight so you can see their footprints and stuff. Like, ha, bro, come on.
Hold on, let me turn off my neon light. Oh no. What do you want? No. No.
What the hell is it using to write across the walls? Ghost biros? And it didn't walk through that salt. It just breezed on by and blew it all away. How? What is it? Well, this next clip might have caught a glimpse of his tormentor. After doing everything he could to get rid of the spirit, even clearing out that creepy doll closet, he thought he had struck gold and locked it out. That was until he noticed something he had never seen before. But surely, nothing would be able to worm its way up there and into the house that easily, right?
We have to OUIJA.
If it's not clear to everybody else at this point, I'm going to make it very clear. His video is for entertainment purposes only. Because the way he set these cameras up and did these shots, well thought out. Well thought out. Got boards busting through the floors and doors opening simultaneously. Well thought out. You might have should have went to acting school to really sell this. But other than that, it's a cool story, bro. He ran up those stairs like he ain't never coming down again.
What was that?
Yeah, it's back in the house. Yep. Now I gotta go clean it tonight.
Does this spirit?
Bro, I didn't even think she was home because she clearly isn't in this bed next to this man. Where'd she come from? Was she in the bathroom or something? Isn't this the bathroom? I look all dark. I'm confused. Where'd she come from? Was she in a different room?
Have the strength of 10 men behind it or something.
No, I don't think this thing has a strength of 10 men. This man is just one weakling because... oh, my God.
How is it busting multiple doors open at a time and flinging the whole kitchen around while it is at it? Terrified that it had made its way back inside, he took his UV light and did a sweep of the whole house to see if it had left any other messages. And boy, did it.
Hi.
That wasn't the scariest thing that happened that night, though. After finding those horrible scratches, he began hearing noises, but a different spidey sense of his was tingling, which was when he turned around and saw this. Hello? Oh my God. What on God's green earth is that? A spirit? A weird animal? A demon? A cryptid? Whatever it is, we wouldn't have stuck around to find out. His partner didn't either, after he made one of those worst decisions he possibly could have made.
I did it. I got a Ouija board. For years, Kristen was telling me not to do it. And earlier today, she found out that I bought one and decided to leave the house. So we're all alone tonight, except of course for our special guest. The setup was pretty straightforward. I've got multiple cameras rolling. Got my secret
Oh, we know you got multiple cameras rolling. Mm-hmm.
weapon in case things go south.
Yep, he got out a Ouija board. And as we're sure you can imagine, it went terrifyingly.
Let's begin. Is there anything here with me right now?
Duh.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Okay. What is your name?
The whole Ouija setup is already weird enough, but this guy isn't even touching the planchette. The clips themselves feel overly polished, like someone trying to make a horror movie trailer out of a ghost hunt.
Exactly.
Over the top, definitely. But here's where things take a turn. This isn't a horror creator. He goes by the Jewelinator, and if you Google the name, you'll find a YouTube channel with the same profile pic and handle, but not a single ghost in sight. Just jewelry restoration tutorials. That's it. Over 7,000 subscribers, and every video is about polishing metal, not talking to the dead. Even stranger, since the video started making the rounds, all the spooky stuff from his TikTok has vanished. Every last clip, gone. So what's going on? Was this a fake account using his name since he has a faceless channel on YouTube? Did someone hijack his footage? Or is this guy moonlighting a ghost hunting jeweler with a knack for vanishing content? Whatever the case, something doesn't add up. If you've got any theories, drop them in the comments. We want answers too.
What do you want?
We want you to stop capping, man. Hit that like button for your boy. If you haven't already, hit that like button for your boy. We in here. No matter what I'm watching, as soon as I see AOK is doing a live show, I immediately stop watching anything else. And it is cause I enjoy AOK interactions with all of us. Oh, Julie, that is so sweet. Shout out to you. And thank you. Thank you so much. We in here and we having a good time. With all this cap.
No.
YouTuber Witch Doctor has been haunted by an unholy presence ever since he moved into his new home. Now, in this new spot, peaceful nights are a rare thing. A typical night for him, voices screeching through the walls, objects mysteriously falling, and, on the worst nights, waking up with strange marks on his body. He's been posting videos of his experiences on his channel for a while now, following the advice and tips from his viewers, but nothing has worked so far. On this particular night, he tries a ritual suggested by someone in the comments, and little did he know, it was about to make his life even more of a nightmare. Here's a clip from that night.
Weird, man. Weird. This is what people do. This is what people do. They will show themselves in the video in frame somewhere, but then the paranormal activity will happen off in the distance, not too far from them. And this is supposed to be the proof and evidence that it's not them pulling strings. Man, the way I would have jumped up when that bar stool hit the ground and he was no reaction. No reaction. Look, watch. I gotta move the fat guy out the way so y'all can see the freaking bar stool.
Whatever he did during that ritual must have seriously pissed off the malevolent spirit. Shelves and other things in his kitchen started moving around like a scene straight out of a horror movie, right in front of his eyes. So, what went wrong? What could have triggered such a...
What went wrong is his inability to act.
violent response. Well, it wasn't really about what went wrong with the ritual itself. It was all about who or what it was directed at. The ritual was supposed to banish ghosts or unsettled spirits, but the entity haunting his home was way more dangerous. Through a divination ritual, he later found out he was dealing with a powerful demon, Valak. Trying to play devil's advocate here, but we think he might accidentally insulted the demon by using a ritual meant for ghosts. And from that point on, things only got worse. Check out what happened the next day.
Если ты здесь, ты можешь дать мне знак. Выйди на контакт с помощью доски OUIJA.
Man, the demon might be on a different floor, man. Might not be in a room with you right now. Might be in another room. Might be on the toilet. That thing is doing entirely too much moving around, and he don't even know. He act like he don't see it. No phase at all. No reaction. He's just looking at it.
Напиши свое имя. Кто ты?
For one, I don't think this is an actual Ouija board because I don't see no letters on it nowhere. No numbers, no nothing. And is he assuming that in whatever direction this thing is pointing is leading him to the path that he's supposed to be taking? Man, this thing is pointing in every direction. Is this saying that there's ghosts all around him? Okay, you done found out that this thing is Volek now. What are you to do with that information?
Черт возьми. Это демон. Волк.
Look, if you find that out by talking to this Ouija board, that there's a demon trapped inside of it potentially, it sounds like that thing can move from inanimate object to an inanimate object. You need to be wary. Because if it can do that, more than likely it can transfer over into people as well. I think he's screwed.
Что это значит, Волк? Передвинул планшетку на прощай.
And you know a Ouija board getting tired and bored with you if the Ouija board said goodbye. Bro, what was that? Hold on here. Hold on. Trying to get some data. Trying to get some data. Some data.
Clever, isn't he? Do you think he'll ever get rid of this demon now that he's messing around with the Ouija board? Or is this the start of a charming relationship? Let us know your thoughts.
One thing you learn very quickly in the paranormal community is that you should try and avoid interacting with spirits to give yourself the best chance of whatever it is not latching onto you. But this guy made the mistake of associating with something in his workplace. It all started when he noticed strange things going on and wanted to record it for proof.
Estoy muy asustado. ¿Qué pasa? No entiendo. Pero... me tenía por qué haberse movido ni haberse caído. Es ella. No, 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 no. ¿Por qué se movió? No. ¿Quién eres? Vete de aquí. Déjame en paz.
To nobody's surprise, his recording made the entity worse, and it followed him home. So his way of getting rid of it was doing a ritual, for some strange reason. And whatever it was, did not want to be involved.
Y te saco del abismo para que te presentes. Ahora te lo ordeno en el nombre de Lucifer, que me dio el poder para que tú vengas aquí.
I'm looking at this and I can't help but to feel that we're invading on this spirit's privacy right now.
Estás presente. En el nombre de Lucifer, no podrás hacer ningún daño. Ni podrás salir de ahí por el sello conjurado que está en tu espacio. Te ordeno que te retires. Espíritu, retírate. Retírate en el nombre de Lucifer.
He keeps saying that, man. He said, go away in Lucifer's name. What is happening?
Conjuro. Sellado.
We never get a view underneath the surface all the ritual stuff was resting on, so we can't be certain there wasn't something being done off camera. But the story doesn't end here. Unsatisfied with the result of the ritual, he decided to bust out the one thing he really should have left alone, the Ouija board. And it went about as well as you're probably thinking.
Regalarla creo que no funciona, así que tampoco quiero quemarla porque, como les digo, no sé si... ¿Cómo que se ha movido, Dios mío? ¿Dónde está? Dios santo. Padre Señor. ¿Cómo que se ha movido sola? ¿Vieron eso?
As he spoke about ways to destroy the board or close any portals he may have opened, the plaque goes flying. He picks it up and gets the camera real close to it, and you can't see any strings or wires attached. He hoped the Ouija session would answer some questions, but all it did was give him more, especially when this happened a few days later. what was that? Did you spot it? Look closer. That looks like a pale, ghostly hand pressed up against the window. But that wasn't even the scariest thing. He walked around with his camera hoping to catch something else. And oh boy, didn't he just.
I remember this part now.
Vete de aquí ya, en el nombre de Dios, en el nombre de Jesús. Vete ya. Se va a ir, amigo. No voy a salir un rato de recorrido.
You see, now he want to pray in the name of Jesus after he prayed in the name of Lucifer and got him to this point where he needs to pray for Jesus. Look.
What the hell is that?
Evil.
Why does it have red eyes and antennas? You can see it again a few seconds later too.
Evil.
Vete de aquí ya, en el nombre de Dios, en el nombre de Jesús. Vete ya. Se va a ir, amigo.
That explains the pointy fingers. On the skeptical side though, the demon head does look a bit like a decoration, or perhaps a Halloween mask, but whatever that was, let this be a lesson to never interact with weird stuff in weird places. Otherwise, these pale hands might climb through your window tonight.
Y'all, since I got to the live stream an hour late, your boy's extremely tired. We're going to end the video here. We'll pick it back up probably tomorrow with some more content to add to it. You know, I had a 10-hour long exhausting flight. I didn't get much sleep. And I'm fighting and losing this battle. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits right here. I was over here trying to munch on stuff and snack on stuff because usually that'll help keep me awake if I'm like doing something like chewing. But yeah, that wasn't working much. And I was like, ooh, dark chocolate. That should help. It's making it worse. But anyway, good night, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Whoa.